Hello! Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. We're working more on our tree by the riverbank. Yeah, so I just wanted to do the finishing sketches for this area. I don't really like the positioning of this one, so let me just fix that. Chicken, welcome in. How are you? Okay, so I think it makes sense like that. And then this one I'm gonna erase around here because that's that part. And the same for here. So there's not going to be as much detail on the tree that's further away, but I am going to do a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to do a little bit of a, like around the tree, some little grass details. And then I'm going to do a rock over here. And then I think we're basically ready for the pen. Um, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to start on the tree that's over here, our more detailed tree. Draxion, welcome in. Bigman, welcome in. Turns out that drawing human faces requires lots of time and effort. Yes, definitely. Takes a long time. Definitely not a thing you can just pick up and be a pro at. How did your fruit bowl drawing turn out? Maybe I could turn this on now? Kind of. Shifted my thinking of drawing shapes and not things. Yeah, that's really good. A better way to render wood? Oh, okay. I do a lot of swirly whirlies to do wood for the knots in it. Much faster to do the tree detailing when I've already done it in pencil. Usually when I do it in pen to begin with, I have to think through a lot of where the pattern is going to go, so it's a lot of just like starting and stopping what I'm doing. When I already have it on there, it is a little bit faster. The initial sketching is just as slow as the inking one, though. It's looking very detailed, which is good. Yeah, so this one is going to be, I'm going for ink and no painting on it. It's going to be very based on just like the illustration factor, and then I'm going to scan it in and color it to be a blue, so I can have like a blue and white um, invitation template. I think it's going to look really nice. I'm also going to offer it in a couple other colors, like a green, maybe an olive green, um, maybe like a maroon or something. But basically, I'm aiming for, that like French kind of blue and white. Um, it's also in a lot of places in Greece, like, but the typical illustration I'm thinking of is more French related. But it's like, think of like those decorative plates where it's like a lot of trees and like a couple sitting down having a picnic, and it's like a pattern of that in blue on top of something white. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for without having to actually draw a couple having a picnic, because we don't do people here. Okay, so I'm going to erase the bottom corner because we filled out all the ink detail there already, so we don't need the pencil that's down here. The difference is huge. It really does make it clearer when you don't have it, because like look at the difference between this and this. And it lets me know what needs more detailing based on how dark something actually is with just the ink. Like this area needs some more touch-ups. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in over here. I'm gonna go this way. I thought I'd ink this part, but it looks very pencil-y, so I'm just double checking it, doing it again if it needs to be done. Okay, we're almost there with this tree. At least for the bark part, because we still have the leaves and everything to do, which is definitely one of the most detailed parts on this one, because I'm doing them like this instead of just filling the space. So it's a little different. Okay, so for this one, we have one that's here. Okay. So we have the line details. Now I'm going to do some details for the leaves. Just turn that off because it's way too bright. If I open the blinds a little bit, it might be, yeah, that brightens it up a little bit, but it's also not blinding directly on top of the paper, which is the issue I'm having. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay, so let's see what that looks like without the pencil and see if we need to add any additional shading or anything. We might need to add additional shading, but I'm going to wait until more of them are done, and then I can kind of form the leaf clumps with shadow to have different, yeah, different formation clumps within each clump. But I'm going to do a couple more before we do that. Formation clumps, another very technical art term. We have swirly whirlies and formation clumps. And bloopity bloops. Can't forget the bloopity bloops. Okay, so I'm just gonna erase this area. See what we're left with. Our first double leaf clump. I might start the shadowing on that side there. Like if I do something right here. I kind of have to do the shadowing in the little swirlies to match the leaf texture. Otherwise it flattens that up. So I'm going to do that. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to do that over here. And then I'm also just shadowing some areas of the tree just a little bit. We have this area here. Okay, something like that, and I'm just looking at it from a distance, seeing what it needs. I'm going to do a little bit more of shadowing around this part to separate the two clumps, the clump formations. I think that helped a little bit. Okay, so then I just need a little bit right here. Endeavor to Create, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing today? We are working on this tree by the river piece right now. I don't really know what to call it. We're just working on the inking right now. Welcome, welcome. Doing a little quick test stream as it's been a while. Oh, cool. Okay. Were you just kind of doing like sound test, stream test, or were you doing art stuff or anything? And I hope the test stream went well. Is that what you were working on today? That was our quick little drawing. Oh, cool. Okay. Ooh, very pretty. I like the hair a lot. Very nice. It has like soft edges, and there are some parts that are more like we have this lighter color here for where the sun's going through. Very cool. It looks like traditional up close. Did you just scan it in super fast? Or was it digital that looks like traditional? Digital that looks traditional. Okay. It looks great. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. But that's really exciting that you're going to be streaming again soon. Do you have a schedule in mind already? Or is it just kind of when you can? Okay, cool. Want to get back to doing it for you? Yeah, definitely. I feel like with streaming, having it like for me, um, streaming art encourages me to do art because people are waiting on it. So for me, having a set schedule works really well because then, like, well, you have to do art for this long each day kind of thing. However, that can also be really limiting. Um, so I think doing it when you feel like it too is also really beneficial
What's the
because then
Elvis
you're
word
less
for
likely to
friend?
get burnt out as well. Bonus, thank you for the follow.
Bella.
But yeah, I feel like streaming is really good for working on art, especially when I don't feel like working on art and it kind of pushes me to do so anyways, and then I'm happier at the end for as a result of it. Started doing what people wanted to see and less what I felt like drawing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm very much someone who is more of a mood artist, I guess. Like I pick what I want to make based on what I feel like doing. Even with commissions, like if I'm doing a commission and it's not something I feel like doing, like I usually set myself the times that I have time to like do two projects at once so I can switch out when I'm getting if I'm getting like bored with something or frustrated with one. But that's good that you recognize that and that you're going to change it up. No worries. Yeah, definitely go chill after stream. Totally understand. And thank you. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right. So, next leaf clump. This is just the day of drawing leaf clumps. It's definitely something. I'm going to turn the light on and try to zoom out a little bit as we work on the next one. If I aim it this way, it's still light, but it's not directly on it, so it's not as bad. I should also stretch my hand just a little bit. Working with pen, it's not as loose as working with a paintbrush because it's very focused on holding it the same way the whole way through. Whereas a paintbrush, I tend to change my grip. So I need to stretch more while doing pen stuff to keep my hands happy. Speaking of stretching, I have to stretch after stream just in general. Um, I've been doing like workouts and stuff after streams, but I keep like I'm like, okay, I don't need to stretch, I'm fine, and then I regret it later. So I definitely need to stretch after. Like I stretch a little bit, but not nearly as much as I know I should. It's just because it takes so long and it's like I'm bored. I'm done working out. I want to go like eat food or whatever, you know? So I need to prioritize that today because I definitely feel it. Okay, so this is the branch that's peeking through. So let me get that a little bit. Then we're going into this small little leaf clump. Little leaf clump in the sky. Seaweed, welcome in. Thank you. No, this one's just gonna be the ink. Because this one's gonna be for, so I want to go for like a, how do I tried to explain it earlier and I don't really know what the style itself is called, but I wanted to do an illustration in ink and then color it blue so that I can have that kind of blue and white look that you would find on like a fancy plate, like fancy china. Um, Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about. The plates I can find pictures of, but there's like paintings that it's based off of that I really like. Um, there it is. Okay. Like like this kind of style where it's very um oh wow, that does not that helps a little bit. Brightness. Let's turn that down. There. Like that kind of style where it's like a pattern. So I wanted to do something in that kind of way. This one's not going to be a pattern, but it's going to be like one of the trees in the background, and I want to turn it blue and do like a green version and maybe like a pinkish kind of version. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try to make this. It's for a um, potential like wedding invitation template because I'm thinking about offering wedding invitation things, and I thought it would make a really cool set to have this kind of style as a wedding invitation.
What's the Elvish word
Bill,
for
welcome
friend?
in. Thank you for the follow. How are you today?
Bella.
I like that button emote. It's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to erase that section now that we have that whole area with our leafies. Okay, so next up we have more leaf clumps. What else is new? This is just my life now, just drawing leaf clumps. Things could be worse. You could instead be not drawing leaf clumps. Just think of it that way. What kind of life would that be if not drawing leaf clumps? That was a long one. Okay. Little hand stretch before we do some shadow and some leaf clumpies. I'm gonna hold the pen differently while doing this part because I don't need to be precise. It's just kind of little swirlies. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the one that's underneath over here. So that part's gonna be much darker because it's underneath. Okay, next leaf clump. Two more for this tree. And then we're good for leaf clumps for a little bit. We don't have to do these ones quite as detailed because they're far away. Okay, another leaf clump and another stretch because oh my gosh. I'm also gonna just move these guys to here. Because that looks more natural, I think. Looks weird when it's behind it. I was looking at it trying to figure out what was wrong with it. It's just because it's like in a weird straight cut all across, like it was just cut, given a bowl cut or something. So that's better. All right. On to the leaves. So this one I'm gonna do here. Okay, so then this one is going to be more shadowed there. Okay, we have one more clump for this tree, and it's this small one here. Very close. Okay. So now I'm going to erase all around there without trying to get the tree in the background. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to do the grass and such. Also just going to darken the tree trunk in a few places. And now I'm just making the grass kind of stand out a little bit. I'm trying to carve out the shapes of the rocks a little bit. Trying to shape them with the direction of the lines. Random Smile, welcome in. Some magical art, inspiring smiles and happiness. Why, thank you. I'm glad you could be here. Ooh, a bot. Do we have a mod in chat? Does anyone want to delete a message? I don't know if the mods are here. Wednesdays are pretty quiet. Yeah, there's a bot. I love how we all get so excited, like, ooh, something to delete in chat. 24/7. Nah, they're usually here. Just like quiet days like this. It happens on Wednesdays sometimes, where everybody's kind of working late or whatever. I shall be my own mod. That's the wrong button. There we go. I did it. Haha. Margot Simone mod. Yes, I rarely get to delete messages. Nobody take that as a challenge. Be like, I'm gonna give you a message to delete. Don't do it. Thanks for the hydrate, Pikmin. That's for all the hard work you did, Bonnie. Yeah, I need a refreshment after that. That was hard. Took it out of me. Really wants to do it now. Don't do it. Nuka-Cola, welcome in. Aw, thanks, Beckman. The art is too peaceful. I mean, we could bring out the chaos art. Um, there's some animals getting married around here somewhere. I don't even know where they went. Gotta work on doodle point. Okay, so then this rock. I do, yeah. But the Doodle Redeem, I don't ship it out to somebody after it's done. But in general, I do ship to the US. Lily is currently eating her dinner, so I can't exactly give her a treat. Um, unless I toss a carrot at her. Fiance, could you cut a small piece of carrot so I can give it to Lily? Valerian, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, yeah. Treat Lily. Yeah, we're gonna give her some carrot in just a second. Right, Lily? I just need a small piece, not a whole.
This is small.
Okay, because you've chopped like 4 times, so.
I'm just peeling it.
Oh, okay. Hello, Valerian. How was your stream? What were you doing today? It's okay. I can give it to her and then she can go back. She's like, what is that? All right, here's your carrot, Lily. Whoa. Here. She's very happily chewing it right now. Finishing a comic page. Keep taking more and more time with these pages. Oh, nice. Do you want to share what you were working on? Or just in general, your Instagram? How old is Lily? Lily is 13. Yeah, she's 13.
Still acts like she's like 4.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a cutie though. She still has lots of energy. One could argue too much energy.
Prefer that at this age.
Yeah. Spoilers. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, very cool looking. Oh, it only lets me zoom like super close. Okay. If anyone doesn't want to be spoiled for Valyrian's comic, look away. I will let you know when to look again. But you can't really see the words too well because like you can't zoom anyway, so just so you know. All right, 3, 2, 1, look away. This is so cool. I love how this hair is done. That looks so nice. Your style is always so interesting too. Look at all the dots. Okay. You may look again, everybody. I was invited to the fish wedding. Oh wait, there's a river in my way. Actually, Cornwall, the fish wedding is in this river. You just gotta step in and swim this way and for about a mile, and then you'll get there. Your eyes have returned. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of ink stuff lately. I can get the animal wedding. Which one? Now I'm unsure where I put them. But I thought they were in there, but they are not. They're somewhere around here. Sorry?
I thought they were by the
No, I don't think so. Aha, I found them. Okay. So there's 2 fish weddings. This one's almost done, like very close to being done. And then there's this one. And then we have the frogs getting married, and then we have the moles. This is Moley Matrimony, to have and to toad, and it's official. So you can find both of their weddings in this river. Love the writing. It's so human compared to the other comics I've seen. I haven't actually read it yet. I was like purposely not looking at the writing because I didn't want to spoil myself for it. Just like me to forget my swimming clothes for the fish wedding. Yeah, Kernwa, what were you thinking? To be fair, on the human invites, they should have clarified, but like I think they just assumed that humans would assume a fish wedding is in water, you know? Yeah, utterly incredible news. That'd be so good. Sensitive to puns, have chat bombard me with dad jokes all stream. That is basically like we do a lot of puns here. Anytime I'm drawing an animal, we get a lot of puns about whatever animal it is I'm drawing. Or food. It happens a lot here. It's a love language here. But no promises. Yeah, Bickman is really good at puns. Bickman is constant puns. Oh, okay. I kept hearing a weird sound and I figured I think I think fiance is playing a video game or something. Because I don't know what else that could have been, but it sounded like a knife or a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, are you playing a video game?
I
Okay.
thought it was
It is. I just heard it in the distance. And I thought like somebody upstairs was like sharpening their knife to cut vegetables or something. But turns out he was just playing a video game. It just sounded like there was a knife being sharpened nearby. I was like, but why?
Dark Souls again.
Oh. Dark Souls is the one with the little bug thing, right? No. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Like the Beatles.
Oh, you might be
The main
thinking.
character has like the white helmet with the beetle horns. Or maybe that's just their head. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
It's bugs. Somebody help me. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're thinking
Hollow
of
Knight. Hollow Knight,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dark Souls is like, well,
It's dark.
the meme around it is that it's exceptionally hard.
Okay.
Like the "you died" screen popping up that you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
from Dark Souls.
Yeah. And then Elden Ring is like not a sequel, but like same creators, but adjacent to.
Okay.
And then Elden Ring was a much better introduction for me, so now I'm going back and playing the Dark Souls games.
Gotcha.
Except
She's looking to me for more carrots. um, but you hate going to the salon. That's okay. You can when you go underwater, it fixes it, Kernwa. Never read a comic. Read 85% of that. Ooh, nice. Oh, bye, Valerian. No worries. 32 pages on Webtoon. Wow. Where you can read a bunch of comics. That's great. Good luck to fiance. Yes, indeed. But yeah, if you have to go, no worries, Valerian. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And thank you again for the raid. If you wanna, sorry, I only showed what you were working on today. If you wanna link your Instagram or website or anything, you can totally link it in chat so that we can send more people your way. I was so focused on making sure that I didn't spoil anything for anybody that I forgot to ask for the rest of your socials. Don't think I have anything more than the last time I was here. Okay. No worries. If you want to link it anyways, feel free. But have a great rest of your night. Thanks for trusting me with all your people. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Free link. Everybody go give them a follow. Not mature, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. Wait. Yeah, I think since last time you were here, the last one that was on there was the commission of the couple, the proposal thing. But those ones are new. Let's do a little screen share. Bloop. And of course, Instagram hasn't shown me any of them, so it's new to me as well. This one is cool. Going back to watercolor, I love the hair. You have like the yellow warm light captured on the pink hair really well. That's easy to kind of blend them too much together or to make it look too distinct from each other, but you have the perfect balance of like the color blend there. Really well done. Oh, it's a draw this in your style. Oh, I see. Ooh. This is cool. Look at those shiny lines. Post a little to Instagram. Always feel like there's nothing new. Oh my gosh, same. I'm really bad at keeping up with Instagram. I was good at it for a while, and then when Instagram changed their algorithm to focus more on Reels, I kind of like dropped off of Instagram for a little bit. And then when I came back, like the algorithm's all funky, and that's when they started accepting the different sizes of pictures and they were prioritizing those ones. So I just kind of gave up on it for a little while, and like I'm posting now every so often, but it's nowhere near as consistent as I was before. Should probably focus on that some more, but you know. Ooh, this is cool. All the socials are a mess, I agree. Oh, you did a draw along? Oh my gosh, look at the bunny! That face is perfect. Perfectly proportioned. It's adorable. Ooh, oh, the tulip field. These look so fun. 15 minutes each? These are great. This is adorable. Look how blushy. I love that. And then this one. Ooh. So many cool different techniques coming into one piece in this one. Like you have not only the big stark dark lines for the water and the sky, but then you also have like these nice light lines and you're using bright white as well. And this is really cool. It's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your work as always and for the raid. Let's see, let's get back to some of this. I'm gonna start this tree so we can erase the pencil on it because it's kind of in the way. Thank you. Not a lot of story yet. Okay. So do you have like when you're drawing, sorry, I know you have to go. So if you have to go, don't worry about it. But you say there's not a lot of story yet, but like that's story that's showing physically. But do you have a story in mind while you're drawing them, but you're just not saying it? Yeah, yeah, I definitely want to read it. I keep meaning to do that. I think for me, when things are online, in terms of like a comic or a story or something, I'm less likely to read it on my computer because usually when I read, I'm reading like at night when I'm away from my computer. So I always forget. Um, do you know if Webtoon allows like download onto like an e-reader or something? Because that'd be handy. Main things that have to happen in the story don't have a script. Oh, okay. It has an app? I mean, that's better than nothing. I could read off my phone. It's better than reading off my computer. Text gets a little small. Oh, yeah, true. I could imagine. That's okay. I'll figure it out. So I'm just lightly putting in the tree lines because this one's in the distance, so we don't get them as detailed as this one. So I'm just kind of going with it. Bye, Valerian. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing them. They're really fun. I call them the swirly twirlies or the twirly whirlies, depending. Not to get too attached to it. Okay. Okay, there's the trunk of the tree. And I think I'll get started on some of the leafy things. So I think I'm not going to do the individual leaves because it is from a distance. So I'm just going to kind of do something like that, where it's half there. I'm going in square lines. I'm trying not to do anything curvy or anything like that. It's just all that kind of bush line, I guess. And then I'm going to kind of do something like this. Like basically what I was doing for just the shadows after the leaves were drawn, except we don't need the leaf part. Just doing a little scribbly swirlies, I guess, is what these would be. And then I'm still going to section off the little portions of leaves. Little leaf portions. Some for you, and some for you. I don't know what the recommended serving size is on these leaf portions, but I'm just kind of doing it until it looks right. There we go. That looks right. And then before, I just want to erase the pencil behind it, just to make sure it is the right shade. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to erase it where I've already done this one. And we'll do that again there. I do need this one to have a little bit of something. There we go. So I'm just going over I'm also going to shadow underneath where this one is. Okay, so I'm just going to do a really quick BRB, and then I'll come back and we'll finish all the leaves on this tree and get our final details like this grass and our water going, and see what else to do. So let me do a quick BRB and I'll return shortly. BRB.